guys, I'm over at Salem Skate Park. The fact that I live so close by, I had to start a warm-up sesh. It's probably around 7 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what I got.
My head is heavy. Too young, up I would love to drown. I need that story I used to hear, to run on into and disappear.
Can you tell me about it?
Big spiders.
Yeah.
Big. Hi.
Where's the spiders?
The big spiders.
Can you show me? Let's go see. Come on. Show me.
There's one spider.
Where?
There's a spider. The nice one.
I've got to discuss about my dream. It's very intriguing. Okay, so I was apparently in school. I was peering out the window. It was a clear sky, and I saw that the sun was just about to set. But I saw another light source coming from the other side of the sky. I would imagine it would be on the east end. Anyway, I ended up excusing myself from the class, and I went outside to see what was going on. And while I was walking out into the main corridor of the school, I got lost. It took me about maybe 5 minutes to find my way out, and by that time I began to see something in the sky, like a second sun. It's just as bright as our sun, but it was a lot smaller. And as I looked at it, it started getting larger and larger and larger. It wasn't growing. I didn't think it was growing, but I thought it was coming closer. And so I ran back inside and tried to let everybody know of what was happening. So they look up. As soon as everybody was rushing out the doorways, they look up. And by the time that happened, okay, here's the sun, right? The second bright sun was already right next to it, and it was just as big. And then there was another. It was like it was a darker shade. Imagine if it was like a solar eclipse and the moon was passing right over the sun. It was just like that. It was showing the silhouette. So the sun itself was halfway cut off by this massive whatever it was. It was just floating in front of the sun, about halfway above it. And then on the bottom was another sun, was another star. It looks like it was a brightly lit planetary body, but it was bright. It was like the sun. I tried to grab my little where is it? I have my goggles. I tried to grab my goggles from the car. I looked up. I tried to see more in detail of what this thing actually looked like. It was 3 things aligning. And as soon as they all came into alignment, everyone started to go ape. And once everybody started to go crazy, the city that I was in, I don't know what city it was because it was the dream, but the area that I was in began to flood, and it started to rise up onto the streets, onto the buildings. Like, I ran outside, everybody was in a riot. People were throwing these weird hoses that would let out gasoline so they could burn people. People were throwing grenades. I felt that it was my obligation to help all the students out of there because they had nowhere else to go. Then I found myself in a potato field, and I saw the farmer, and I'm looking at the fields like, why is it so cratered? It was cratered. It was almost like it was being bombarded by a bunch of meteorites. And he said, oh, due to the flooding, the dirt that I had washed away, and it ruined my crop. And I looked at the last remaining potato plant that he had, and it was large chunks of potatoes. But anyway, that was just really bizarre. The thing that probably triggered that dream was the solar eclipse that recently happened. It was my first one. It was really dreamlike. It was amazing. What a day. I'm pretty disappointed about today. I was fully expecting to land that late laser, but I didn't. I did not. So I had to make it up with a few nonsense tricks. But anyway, that about concludes this video. I promise you guys and gals that I will be getting that trick next time around. So that about concludes this episode. If you guys like this video, please let me know by clicking that like button. If you guys have any video ideas for me to do, please leave it down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Julius, and remember to slap that subscribe button as well as that notification bell for my future videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my new VidMe channel. I'll be posting there regularly, and that'll be my primary platform that I'll be using for uploading videos. See you guys on the next one. Laters.